Hey guys, it's Trudy Healy here with Beacons of Angel Light. Today's August 29th for me, and this is your weekly reading for August 30th, 2016. So I am already having extreme difficulties recording this video. This is like take 25. There's some guy in the background hacking away at his weeds with his weed whacker, and I am having the most difficult time, but you know, it's all part of the Mercury retrograde, so I want to give that to you, and I don't want to put you in a panicked state. That actually pisses me off when people start coming to me saying that, oh, it's Mercury retrograde. Calm your butt down, because it's not that bad. You can actually gain a lot from Mercury retrograde. It's a time to reflect, reconsider, reassess, reevaluate, all of the restart, redo, relax, everything. So just cool it, because if you actually do take the time to do all of the you're gonna what Mercury is going to reward you with is your own personal revelations, your own epiphanies that are very relevant and are going to help you to continue going along this way. Okay, so that starts on August 30th. That's the Mercury retrograde, but we've been in a shadow period for, I want to say, at least the last week and a half. And it lasts until September 22nd. Mark your calendars if you want, and also keep in mind that there's going to be a shadow period after the Mercury after it comes out of the retrograde. There's still going to be a shadow period, and it may last about a week to 2 weeks for some of us who are highly sensitive. So it's not a time for like new businesses, new contracts, or any big decisions. Though if the big decisions do have to be made in that time frame, you already kind of did your homework before this. So don't go into anything completely impulsively right now, is the point that I'm trying to make to you. So before I get into the reading, I also wanted to touch base with you. There is going to be a new moon on the 31st, and I believe that's Tuesday, and I'm going to be using Doreen Virtue's angel cards. So the first card that we got is the Three of Water, and it's a celebration, perhaps a christening, you know, like a wedding or a baptism, or I don't know, some type of social event, a gathering for friends and family, and there's cups there, they're filled, they're submerged. So it's a happy time, and not only that, it's the angels are encouraging us to make time for the fun things. We've been so focused on the work, and everything that's 3D, that's plainly in front of us, and instead of making time for the memories, we're only focusing on like what's at hand and what really needs our attention. And I'm not saying that it doesn't need our attention, but there has to be a balance. So make time to have fun and to, like, you know, be in contact with your inner child. I know I always talk about Archangel Michael, and he definitely wants to be there with all of us, but this week is kind of like a week where Archangel Gabriel wants to remind us all that there is our inner child, and throughout this lifetime we can't forget who our inner child is, who we were when we were innocent, before we were hit and bombarded with all the negativity. So return to your fun, innocent self, kind of deal this week. Try to find a moment where you can really have fun, enjoy yourself. If that's creativity, if that's partying, if that's dancing and being silly with some music, you know. And like, I'm also getting a notion of like, a lot of you guys out there that are watching are very creative, and even though you may be, I don't know, not in that industry where you're painting or what have you, you might be experiencing I don't know, the creativity, even though you're like a bartender or a nurse and you have a creative approach about it, is what I'm trying to convey. So yes, be that creative person. Don't let anything dim your sparkle. Shine brighter. That's what I'm saying about the beacons of angel light. In the darkness we shine brighter. So the next card that we got is the Page of Water. And well, this is a new person entering our life. And I'm almost scared to say, but I feel like it's like a twin flame vibe or a soulmate vibe. And I don't want anyone to get carried away with that. But it is there, and it could be an existing relationship which takes on new heights. Or the other thing is, because we are in a Mercury retrograde, people are going to be contacting us from our past, like old friends. So it could be an old friend who's now re-entered our life with a new light, because they themselves have raised their vibration and you've raised your vibration. So now things are kind of in the right place, and you're both elevating each other is the beautiful thing. You're reaching new psychic heights. I believe we've gotten this card before, or recently, or I've been seeing in a lot of the readings that I've been doing lately. But basically that's the notion, is that a new person is going to be giving us a lot of psychic abilities, a lot of loving creativity and insight, and I don't know, it's kind of like a confirmation or support. So it's a beautiful thing. It's very necessary. Now then we got the Two of Air. We got two air cards here. So the Two of Air is, there's a decision or a step that we need to take that we've not taken, or that we've neglected to decide, or that we've just been putting on the back burner, and that's actually hindering us this time. Pretending that there is no problem. So they want us to address it immediately. They want us to take care of that. And you know, if you don't know what the decision is that you have to make, you actually do know. And all you have to do is take 10 minutes of your time to go and meditate, because the answer lies within you. For the things that you cannot Google, meditate. So yeah, that's the Two of Air. There's definitely an energy there that we've been putting it on the back burner. So it's time to address it now. No more time to waste, kind of deal. Then we got the Seven of Air, and this has to do with that Mercurian energy. Look at that. It's like, I'm tempted to say a bad word. It's a cluster, you know what? And there's so much going on. Like, you can even see, like, I don't know, the energy, light, and frequencies and stuff. It's crazy. And so there's more at hand than what we can actually see. And these are our plans. They need revision before they can go linear. It's not the right time. Poor timing for something. So remember I was saying that the Mercurian energy has to do with revising, with revisiting, with reconsidering, reevaluating. That's what this card is stressing here. So now that being said, Archangel Raziel is the angel of this week, but I want you to hold on to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, invite him to help always. He's the protector and he knows what our soul mission is. Archangel Gabriel, well, he's going to help us get in contact with our inner child and listen to the children around us, because that is a true, beautiful reflection. They're honest and give it to you like it is, you know. So don't neglect the children around you. Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Raziel, who comes up as a magician. And he's been coming up a lot in this week's readings. I believe he may have come up last week as well, but I guess we didn't ask for his help. So take a moment to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Raziel. Please step in and help me along with my higher self so that I can complete the task successfully with all of the wisdom. So he's basically saying that we're ready. we have all of the tools necessary to manifest and be the magician and make things happen the way that they need to happen so that we can be successful. It's a beautiful, very powerful card. So that's the reading, but I kind of wanted to show you all the way that I do this. So I'm going to pull an extra card. I hadn't done this in a while. And this is Doreen Virtue's Indigo Angel Oracle cards. Just in case you wanted to see. So I'm going to show you how this all works. When I pull the cards, and by the way, I've been meditating with my... Don't think me weird because I keep it in my bra. You don't know what other things I keep in there. I was meditating virtually the entire week with my Moldavite. And it's a crystal that came from a meteor collision, and so it's kind of like an extraterrestrial crystal, if you will, and when you hold it up to the light of the sun, it's said to give you the Christ consciousness. So that being said, I've been meditating with it and staring at the sun with it. And so this is what I do with the cards before I meditate, obviously, and I ask dear God to give us the message that we need to receive. And then I clear the deck. Now in my mind I'm saying, you know, like when you're on the computer and you need to be rescued because the programs have just gone, and so you click Control Alt Delete. So that's kind of what I'm saying in my mind, and I'm doing that gesture, kind of like swatting at the flies to go away, and I'm saying shh, 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 because it's all leaving. So now that the deck is clear, I'm going to shuffle, and the card that is intended for us, that came out really fast, is going to, it's going to pop out, or it's going to fall out of my hand. Look, that's another one. Yep. Oh, we got 3. My gosh, it's going to be another reading. So the first card that we got, oh yeah, you already know. The angels are kind of like mockingly saying, you already know what's going on, what the decision is that the other cards are saying that you've been putting off. You already know what to do in this situation. Go meditate if you don't want to admit it to yourself. The answer lies within. The force is strong with this one, like I would tell my brother. And okay, so divine timing, because this is patience and we need to cultivate it. It's a big virtue there. So just in the time that you are being asked to be patient, review, reflect, reconsider, all of that. Be patient. And right now in a Mercury retrograde, in order to avoid conflict with others, we're also asked to be compassionate. You know, everybody's dealing with the Mercury in retrograde, and Mercury is going to affect all of our means of communication and also our thought process. And we're not even going to be able to coherently convey a thought. So don't let a simple good morning scenario turn into World War III. Be kind to one another. Be compassionate. And just try to listen instead of, you know, just blurting out what you're trying to convey. Listen to the other person, and it's hard. So have a wonderful week filled with blessings. I love you all. Mwah!